Still in Lagos State now, the state government has announced that the third mainland bridge is scheduled to reopen on the 4th of April 2024. Recall that the state announced on January the 5th, 2024 that the bridge will be partially closed from Tuesday, January the 9th for repairs. Lagos Commissioner for Transportation Oluwaseun Oshiemi confirmed the reopening on Saturday in a statement. Recall that the National Assembly visits the member advised the Minister of Works Dave Umahi to call on the presidency to declare state of emergency on critical infrastructure in Lagos State, including the third mainland bridge. They advised after inspecting the bottom part of the bridge of the third mainland bridge, Carter Bridge, amongst others in Lagos State. According to them, the bottom parts of this infrastructure are decaying and need immediate repair to prevent further damages that would incur more spending on reconstructing the bridges. The Lagos State government has disclosed that it is working to boost water transportation by creating safer, more efficient and sustainable strategies which are at various stages of implementation. The State Commissioner for Transportation, Oluwaseun Oshiemi, stated this during a tour of the Lagos State Waterways Monitoring and Data Management Center Control Room, established by the Lagos State Waters Authority, LASWA. The State Commissioner explained that various strategies were to be implemented by the state government to make water transportation a viable and reliable option for Lagosians. At the boatyard, the Chief Executive Officer of Cavity Offshore, Olabode Makonjuola, explained that the boats were built in line with international standards, saying about 15 newly built boats will soon be launched and put into use in the inland waterways. In February, the National Inland Waterways Authority said 75% of the boats that operated on Lagos waterways were not seaworthy. The Lagos area manager for NIWA, Sarat Brahma, disclosed this while addressing journalists during a meeting with members of the Association of Tourist Boat Operators and Water Transport Lagos. Brahma added that the maintenance of the boat had dropped. Away from Lagos State now to Taraba, where the state governor Agbo Kefas has approved the sum of 1 billion naira for the repayment of the backlog of gratuity owed to retired civil servants in the state since 2011. Special advisor to the governor on media and digital communications, Emmanuel Bello, disclosed these in a statement on Sunday. According to Bello, the governor, while signing the approval, directed the State Ministry of Finance to ensure the immediate payment of the overdue entitlement. Kefas, who regretted the delays in the payment, said his government would not abandon workers who had served their fatherland diligently. Reacting to the approval, the Permanent Secretary of Pensions, Rose Gaba Ajiya, said the gesture would effectively end many years of anguish and frustration of aged pensioners. The Socio-Economic Right and Accountability Project that SERAP has urged Nigeria's 36 state governors and the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, to widely publish copies of the loans agreement and spending details of some 5.9 trillion naira and $4.6 billion loan obtained by the state and the FCT, including details and locations of projects executed with the loans. SERAP also urged them to promptly invite the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission, ICPC, and the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, to investigate the spending of the domestic and external loans obtained by the state and the FCT. According to Nigeria's Debt Management Office, the total public domestic debt portfolio for the country's 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory is pegged at 5.9 trillion naira. The total public external debt portfolio is pegged at $4.6 billion. According to the FOI request, SERAP would be grateful if the recommended measures are taken within 7 days of the receipt and/or publication of the letter. after which SARAP shall take all appropriate legal action to compel the parties to comply with the request in the public interest. To securities matters now, the police command in Cross River State on Sunday confirmed the adoption of 3 students of the University of Calabar, UNICAL. Spokesperson of the command, SP Irene Ubo, who gave the confirmation, said the students were adopted on Thursday night at one of the university's hostels inside the campus. Ubo, who didn't give details of the adoption, however, said the police were working in collaboration with other sisters agencies to rescue the students. A source who pleaded anonymity gave the names of the students as Ongia Precious Egbin, a 200-level student of the Department of Medicine and Surgery, Ugu Chukwuemeka, a 300-level student of the Department of Genetics and Biotechnology, and Damilola Dixon, a final year student of the same department.